Hi, so I wanted to come back today. I just started these videos and I thought maybe I'll just do it once a week or we'll see, but a lot of stuff happened in me between last night and today, and that's worth documenting, right? So here's today's date, November 16th, 2018. I'm really excited because one of my friends, a little girl I babysat when she was younger, is having a baby today. So this is an important day. Baby Emma Rose is entering the world today. And I think about children, I think about the future. A lot of these shifts that are going on with me are timeless. They're for the future. They're not for right now. And I even felt like yesterday, like some of the feelings I might be feeling are things people would feel in the future if we don't shift and make changes. And so I get to experience them now in my body as a motivation to shift the world. Okay, so let me tell you a few things that happened. So first of all, I watched my video, I'm like, oh, look at me. Oh, there I am getting vulnerable and crying. I'm like, oh, and I'm like, wow, I have a lot of pain with this. But then, after I have a moment of pain, I have this opening where I feel very soft and very just open to what the world or what the universe wants to show me. So yesterday, I had actually, knowing I was going to be moving in a month, oh my gosh, a month, I made a list of all I would need, and then I started going on Amazon, which is my habit as a suburban mom. You go on Amazon and you simply order what you need. And I was doing this, and I'm adding up some of the stuff, and I'm like, there's more. I need knives, and I need bedding, and I want bean bags for Liam because, I can't have furniture. He's a little dangerous. And just the list started really adding up. And my heart started feeling really heavy. And I'm like, this isn't right. I can't be going to some place to be called what I see myself as a unity missionary and to practice sustainability and fill my house with items from Amazon. It's just not in the vibration of this. So I'm going to really narrow it down to the bare minimum, which might be a mattress and sheets because, I might need that. And I'm going to trust the universe to help me either shop in my home for things that I might have two of that's just perfectly fine if I take one and leave some here for my other family. Or go to the thrift stores, find it dirt cheap, really narrow that list down and say, well, what are my real needs? Come at it from a perspective of gratitude. And I did this morning. So I wear makeup. I've worn makeup for years, and since I was 12 years old. I remember being 12 years old in 6th grade, which my oldest daughter is, and getting some breakouts and being like, oh, I can get makeup and cover them up and everything like that. And it just became a habit, right? Well, we don't always see where the makeup is coming from or the industry or the amount of stuff that's going to fill these landfills and stuff and leak out. And some makeup is really natural, and that's what I use. I use something that's vegan and everything. But, the amount of it, women, and the cultural, the cultural expectation to have flawless skin or to look a certain way. It's easy to fall into that. So this morning I was like, well, I'm not ready to just give up my makeup. And I do trust the company I use this foundation from. So I was like, but what if I usually do 3, maybe 2.5 squirts on my hand. I was like, what if I just use one? Let me just try. So this face is just one squirt. And I kind of blended it in, and I was like, this is fine. This is minimal. And that's part of my shift is minimalism. And I even thought anything that I get, that I buy at the store that has packaging, I'm going to save glass and things. Instead of recycling and sending it out, I'm going to recycle by putting it into this sustainable building that I'm going to construct. And so I'm going to know, even as I'm journeying this toward and planning this, everything that I'm going through now is building the root system of it. And it's going to be it's the heart that's going to be inside that house. And it's a house for my son to be in for long term possibly. And that is like my motivation. So yeah, so some of that breaking open of my heart, and I also got this, I'm thinking about, it's about my kids. Like there's something special about having daughters, and the smaller version of you that's going to last for the future. What do I want my children to be, though, in the future? Do I want them to be consumers? Do I want them to be looking for instant gratification for their minds and bodies? Or do I want them to be unity-minded people who care about others and care about our world and want to live in a sustainable world? And I can at least model that to them. And by doing this, yeah, there's going to be some distance, but there's going to be a closeness in a different way, because now they get to be close to my mission and they get to see it lived out. And I'll send them little things of what I'm doing. My daughter, will be texting, I'm sure. And I'll send her pictures and how I'm living on less and what it feels like to me and what it stirs up in me. And then I process, and that helps the entire world process this layer of, we're going to be okay on less, like we really are. And why not learn it now while we can instead of when we have to? And, I think by doing that, like I really feel like the universe brings these future waves to me so that I can work them out now and lessen that wave and its effect for the future, that it'll be more integrated. Like I'm an integration partner. Something that's really come to me the past few weeks is I can help integrate energies in the world. There's all different types of energies. We are like space, and the energy exists. And I feel like the highest energy is love and connectiveness and unity. And when we let go of other energies, either like integrate them with love or just let them go, we give space for that love to really reign. And that's what I want to do. I want to create space for love to reign. That's my mission. So thanks for following me. I'm excited. Also, so I take that video and I realize part of my head's cut off. And in the past, when I did that, I would actually retape my videos, right? Because they had to be perfect. We have to start seeing perfection in everything and how valuable our time is. I took 7 minutes to make that video. I'm not going to be able to do 7 more minutes and then capture the same heart in that moment that I had captured. So there's another life lesson. Perfection is what we make it.